All right, guys, welcome back to the Frugal Homestead. So today I wanted to talk to you about IBC totes. All right, so with getting more IBC totes for our water catchment system, you really have to be careful which ones you pick. Because if you just go out and pick up whatever you get, you could have anything from Roundup in it to dangerous chemicals. So I wanted to kind of talk about what I've learned when researching to get IBC totes. Now, rule one, you bring an IBC tote home, you need to sanitize it and degrease it and clean it and rinse it very well. I don't care what was in it. Now, for our personal choice, we actually went and got two of them here. And you can see right here, this one had sunflower oil in it. And this one actually had salmon oil in it, okay? These came from a organic pet food supplier. So my suggestion to you is if you can find a pet food supplier, generally speaking, most of them are going to be working with clean oils and clean fats. That's pretty much your best bet in my opinion, honestly. Now, I want to say that you don't really want to go to farmers for these guys. More than likely, you're going to have some kind of spraying chemical or agent you're not going to really want. Another thing is I've seen them come in with peroxide and alcohol in them. While you probably could get away with those, you do need to understand that anything that is a solvent will thin down the plastic. All right? So a lot of times you'll see that the IBC was remanufactured. That means it had a one-time use tote in it. They pulled the tote out, the bladder out, and reused the actual tote itself. So you have to be careful about what you're looking at. I actually know a place where I can get these for $25 a piece, but they have the base chemical of Roundup in them. I know another place where I can get them where they had an agent that's used for water treatment that's just a little bit more. Now you would think, oh, it's water treatment chemical, it's fine. But after doing research, I found out that not only does it, as a solvent, break down the plastics, that chemical is deadly poisonous. Now, if you dilute it to 1 drop per 500 gallons, it's fine. But it's not good for potable water. You could wash it a million times, but are you ever going to get all of it out? And when you get into solvents and stuff like that, they actually burn into the plastic, so you never really get away with them. Now, obviously, you're not always going to have an opportunity to find exactly what you want. So sometimes buying new or buying remanufactured clean with fresh bladders in them might be your best bet. To be honest though, for 250 to 330 gallons for the size, depending upon what they are, you cannot beat the price of these even buying covers for them compared to actually buying water catchment tanks. Water catchment tanks are insanely expensive on the gallon. The breakdown is crazy, and these are so much more cost effective that you really just have to go find the quality ones. Now, we actually had to look around for a long time, and then we found a young lady who drives to Indianapolis and brings home giant trailer full double stacked of these. And then she uses them around her farm. She's very worried about because she uses them for planters and other things. She wants them to be cleaned and with pet oils. So this was the perfect score for us. But I do want to tell you, these were not cheap. These were $100 a piece. So you kind of get what you pay for. Yeah, I go get the $25 ones if I want to be drinking Roundup, which I don't. So if they're cheap, it's usually not a good sign. Try to track back to where they came from. Usually they'll have tags on them or codes. Sometimes you just don't know. Another place you can get them, but you still have to be selective, is car washes. Sometimes they'll have a standard detergent in them and they'll already be cleaned out because they have the power washing equipment at the car wash. So they'll just spray them out real good. You do your secondary clean, and then you should be good to go. But just be careful what you're buying these that have them in it. I've seen people running around, I kid you not, and they'll have them on trailers to haul water home. And it literally says like that as a whole or whatever that they use on farms. And I'm like, you can't drink water out of that. It's a solvent. It's already into the plastic. So be careful, be smart on your buying, do your own research. I'm just wanting to share to give everybody a warning who might take this, even if you're going to use it to water your garden. Make sure you're getting one that's clean and doesn't have a solvent in it. And I will see you in the next one.